Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a very blessed day. We're done with all of our feeding, and I'm sitting, watch the animals for a little bit, and relax and get ready to get our day started. Figured I would start a little bit later than I have been. That way, maybe a few more people can actually catch it live. How's it going, Dog Lips? How are you? Seem to be the first one in the chat. I don't know if you're the first one in the live stream, but anyway, hold on just a second. I gotta go grab me something to drink, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. What we got in here? Got Dog Lips and two lurkers. Alrighty. Well, man, what do you want? You think everything I got, you gotta have a piece of, huh? Come on, go play with the chickens. Weirdo. He's like, nope. he went around the corner. He said, nope, there's too many chickens in one spot. They whooped the crap out of that poor dog. Every time he'll go and start aggravating them, and they'll get enough of it. Next thing you know, he's got his tail tucked between his legs, and he's running, trying to find me or trying to get up front. Let's see if we can get anybody interested in some conversation. Excuse me. Oh, how do I do this? No, we don't. Yeah. Is it? No, I didn't do that right. Oh, yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Okay. Dog Pound, how are you? Ah, they made that easier right there. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get a link put out there so that if any of you want to, oops, hopefully, if I don't mess it up. There we go. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, did that work? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Chilling this morning, got done with the animals and trying to keep busy. When you're used to there being people around you all the time, uh, and then you're there by yourself, like completely with nobody there. It takes a minute to get used to. Selena made it to Oklahoma. And uh, obviously, our van made the trip. That's what I was concerned about. Our van is not in very good shape, so. Yeah. Oh, but I left his soda can out there. Duck's messing with it. A white rooster. Oh, here we go. Somebody's here. Hold up. Aha. Why is this not working right? Taking forever.
Good morning.
How's it going? How are you?
Tired, just getting out of bed.
Yeah, fun. I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting a late start on the video, but excuse me.
I'm hoping that thing will be there Thursday.
You say what now?
I'm hoping that package I sent you will be there Thursday.
Oh, okay. Thursday. Awesome. Yeah, I checked yesterday. I didn't know how many days it could take. I checked yesterday, but good. At least I know about what day. So, because post office is a little ways down the road. So
Yeah. No, but there's all kinds of seeds in there. There's a bowl in there, some stickers, all kinds of crazy shit.
awesome. Hey, I just planted. I went out there this morning, dude. I planted pumpkin seeds. 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. I planted pumpkin seeds. I went out there to water early this morning, and I've got two of the spots that I planted are already starting to break the dirt coming out.
Nice.
Yeah, that was quick. I thought they take like 5 to 10 days to start sprouting, but that was like 3 days.
Damn.
But we might have pumpkins coming up.
Very cool.
That'd be cool.
Well, I just came up to
Got a
say
whole
hi.
bunch of peppers.
I just came up to say hi, smoke some breakfast with you. I gotta actually head to the bank and meet up with Buds and Hazard today. We're gotta head up to Menards and get a bunch of material to build some scrog nets for my plants.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I actually looked up. I actually have a little bit, so I can join you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my goodness. That is some really harsh stuff. Wow.
Dang.
That like hurts your throat. The stuff I got now.
That's not good.
Yeah. It works. It works really good, but man. Yeah, that just
Don't worry,
it almost makes it hard to swallow afterward. Like, ow.
You'll be growing your own soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, I tested out a couple of seeds, and this ground out here is richer in vitamins than what I thought it was. I seriously, I got some off in a um off where you can't find them. I got I got something just off in the corner, and I was just doing it for the heck of it. I had a handful of seeds. I figured I'd try it, and the stuff's working pretty good. It's got pretty good soil out here.
There you go.
Ain't done nothing. Yeah, I go out there. I go out there with just a little bit of water or something and sprinkle on it periodically, but I don't know what it is. It's at Tennessee ditchweed. They need to hurry up and make it legal here.
That'd be nice. I'd be able to come home.
Yeah, no kidding. Hopefully, I hope, cross our fingers. Hopefully, Selena brings me back something from Oklahoma too. It's legal there.
Hey, Tommy, I'll hop back up in
Yeah.
a minute. I don't know why, but my neighbor is all in my yard. Him and his wife are just standing out in the front. I don't know if they're arguing or what they're doing. But I'll be back.
All right. Well, we'll talk in a little bit. All right. Cool deal. Bye. Oh, somebody else is down there. Oh, it's not working. What's going on? There we go. Come on now.
Hey, what's up there, buddy?
It'll let you eventually. There you go.
Huh?
My phone is like really, really slow. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good. You make it to
Terrorizing
Appalachian
the
Trail
boys.
yet?
I'm getting close. I haven't packed up yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm making the
You haven't packed up yet.
Yeah, I haven't woken up yet.
Oh man. It's the same
I've been
time there as it is
terrorizing the
here, I think.
boys.
It's only 9 o'clock.
Yo, yeah, I'm going. Do you know where Hartford, Tennessee is?
No, but I'm sure I can
Well,
find out.
I'm going in that general direction towards the Appalachia.
Yeah. I don't know what part of Tennessee that is.
That's on the border of North Carolina. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Let's
I haven't
see.
packed up.
I don't know. The closest I've got Arkansas and Mississippi, but I guess North Carolina would be the next one that's touching.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked at a map in a while. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had to think about it. I drove all through there. Matter of fact, I think we went up, or no, we come back down when we come back south when we went up into Maine. I think when we come back south, we went through close to the Appalachia Trail.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little
Yeah, I've been out that
deal.
way. Huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little deal.
Yeah.
I've actually hiked from where I'm hiking to Pennsylvania. I want to redo this section, and hopefully I don't have any injuries when I make it to Bowling Springs, Pennsylvania, because that's where I had to
Yeah.
get off the trail. I suffered tendonitis of the Achilles.
Okay.
So hopefully it goes without a hitch and shit. Hopefully I can make it to Maine, because in 2013-14 I was planning to make it to Maine, but it never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Maine. We can get up there in the Maine. those lakes up there, up in the mountains, are just off the charts. I mean, they got some gorgeous lakes out here in Tennessee and going up that way on the East Coast. But
Yeah,
when you get up there to Maine, they've got a whole different level, dude.
I
It
bet.
is really cool. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. It's like crystal clear water and it's ice cold. I baptized a girl and plus Bubba. I baptized both of them in a crystal clear lake, and it was ice cold. But you literally, it was really cold. But when you got in it, it I don't know, it felt good. It was awesome. It was a really good swim afterwards, and yeah,
I bet.
that was a cool place. The only place that I seen that was as pretty is getting up in the border of um, Washington and Oregon. Getting up in that
Huh.
area. That's the only place I've
Yeah.
seen as pretty as that is up there in Maine. That up there in Maine is just crazy insane. And watch the moose. Watch the moose. They're not nice.
Yeah, that's the thing about I do have to worry about Cyprus is the moose.
Yeah. The mooses or whatever they are. Yeah. Cypress, I have a little bit of issue there if he likes to go after animals.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's seen a horse, hadn't he?
Yeah. That's what they are,
Hello?
practically horses with antlers.
Well, I can't hear a word.
Oh shit.
Can anybody else hear him?
I can hear you.
Hmm. Somebody let me know if
I
this is
got
on my end
baptized,
or on his
Robert.
end. I'm not hearing
I got
anything.
baptized.
Shut up, you crazy rooster.
He wants some female. He's
Uh,
calling a female.
I don't know. I can't hear him anymore.
Okay. Later,
Is he
buddy.
leaving? Well, what happened there? Why couldn't I hear what he was saying? I think I need a new phone. Yeah, I've got plenty of chickens and roosters. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 roosters on this property. 3 of them are in. They're in separate pens, and then 2 of them run loose with my hens. Well, they run loose. No, one of them runs loose all the time. The rest of them will go into the chicken coop in the evenings. Yeah, usually when I do these videos, we just sit here and watch these. The chickens will be right up here in the front. But I guess they're a lot louder right now than. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. One of the chickens are in there laying an egg. Y'all want to watch? No, if I can. I don't know if you can. Oh, that's that crazy rooster again. Nope. Sorry, guys. Y'all go. Hold on just a second. I promise you, that rooster is going to end up on the dinner table. Where is this beautiful area? I'm in Tennessee. Um, kind of, I guess you would say like southern Tennessee. Um, let's see. There's I don't want to give out area, but trying to think of what. Let's see. I guess the big city would be Jackson. You're in Maine. Awesome, awesome. We were just yeah. Oh yeah, you're in there. I went up to Maine a couple years back, 2 years ago, was it? Um, went up in the Maine to visit some other YouTubers. Um, I don't know if y'all if you've heard of her, but there's I think the name's Katana Cookamama. Good morning, Nito. Nito. Oh, that was Selena calling just a minute ago, trying to tell me she made it to her other daughters. The one that she's going to visit, the one that's getting married next month. Arizona Traveler, how are you? Miss your rooster. Well, you pay for the shipping, and I'll ship you a rooster. It's a miniature size rooster. It's not a full grown one, but I'll ship you one. They have where you can ship live animals. Don't know how much that would cost. It'd probably cost more than a rooster's worth. But here, I'd offer. What's new? Well, the the garden's doing great. We planted watermelon. No, we planted pumpkin seeds about 3 or 4 days ago, and they're already starting to come up out of the ground. They're already growing. So, um, Selena made a trip to Oklahoma. She had to go and take care of some things, and she wanted to visit with the kids too and stuff. But she had to go and take care of that. I couldn't go because I don't have anybody to really take care of the animals, and uh, so she's up there. She made it okay, and I don't know. I think that's about get closer to the mic. How about I bring the mic closer to me? Same thing. Anyhow, really not a lot's changed since. Uh, I mean, of course, things change out here. I'm constantly working on something out here. We've got more cleared out going towards the bottom. Oh, we got somebody in the basement. See who it is. If this thing will work. There we go. My phone is slow. I need a new phone. I've had this phone for like, I don't know. Wow. There you go.
Okay, so the neighbors were standing in my yard because they're fake looking for their 6-year-old's hamster. That the 6-year-old decided it was a nice day and the hamster wanted to go outside and play.
All right.
So
I'm
this,
sorry, but for some reason I can barely hear you. Say that one more time.
I said the neighbors are in my yard fake looking for their 6-year-old's hamster because it ran away. The kid took it outside to play this morning and the hamster ran away. So they're standing by a bush in my yard talking to each other, hoping that it looks like they're looking for this because they really don't give a fuck about the hamster.
Oh man. I hate to say it, but I've been in those shoes there. I did the same thing with Bubba's pet rat. He had a pet rat. I didn't have the heart to tell him that the dog ate it.
Ooh. Yeah, but apparently the 6-year-old, thought it was a nice day and that the hamster needed some fresh air. Well, he didn't realize it wasn't a dog and that thing's not coming back.
Oh, wow.
So like I say, they're literally in my yard just standing by a bush contemplating how long they should stand out there as I walked up.
Oh wow.
Oh well.
Funny.
Now, my neighbor Harold, he didn't like the damn thing anyway. He said it stank up the house. So he's happy.
Unfortunately, when you have them in the house, you really have to stay on top of the bedding and get the bedding cleaned just about daily in order to keep from the aroma of the critters to engulf your home.
Well, it's just like pee stinks, man. Let it sit there for a week. No.
Even just a couple of days. You gotta clean it out just about every other day. Otherwise you're gonna have that smell in your house.
And the same thing with cat litter boxes, man. I don't care what kind of cat litter you got, man. After a year or two, you're smelling it.
Yeah. That's why we taught our cat to annoy the crap out of us in front of the door when ready to go out. We never had a litter box in the house after we got her to, and she'd go outside.
That's nice. That's really cool.
Yeah. We had to get rid of her.
You don't hear too many.
We gave her to a friend of ours. She just had kittens. She just had a big litter of kittens.
Damn.
Yep. What is going on with the volume on this thing? How much would 20 acres cost? I don't know. I think it's just a guess, but I'd say $500-600 a month, something like that.
Well, you got what? 3 acres for 15?
Yeah, well, a little over 3 acres, actually, right at 3.5 acres. So I got about a half an acre more. But yeah, it averaged out about 5,000 an acre.
That's not bad. That's
But
not bad.
this one was cheaper because of the landscape. Nobody wanted to tackle this hill. I looked at it as a just a fun way of doing it, make things interesting.
Yeah.
Although I've had my
What's up?
days, I really cuss this hill on here. I've had some
Yeah,
bad
but
days out here.
that water in the back, the way it's set up, comes and drops on your property like that, dude. That's perfect. Dude, you could
Yeah, I
create
know. I've been
energy.
looking into all kinds of stuff. I just don't have the material, and I don't have the funds to buy a bunch of stuff to make anything neat out here. So I really just haven't. I've got a lot of ideas. I just got to start getting material to do
Well,
stuff.
lumber and sticks and branches you can pick up anywhere to make a water wheel. The big thing you got to buy is a diesel alternator, an alternator from a diesel truck. Hook it up to
Yeah.
a water wheel, and that thing will run. That'll give you some power, dude.
Yeah. That's what I was
But-
thinking about doing that and putting it on putting the power into a water pump to pump out of the little pools of water down there. Just dig a bigger one or make when we get ready to start making a pond and get
Yeah.
it to where it pumps the water up into a container with a overflow going back in. That way, every time the water's really flowing, it's just pumping water up here to where we got water at the top of the hill. Oh, the other night or night before last, I looked out the back door and it was raining really bad, and the goat got hung up on a tree root, and I this is probably the worst experience I've had out here so far. It just sucked because he's on a hill. And I see he's tangled up where he's out in the rain. He's throwing a fit and not liking that at all, of course. And I come running out in the pouring rain. I come running out with nothing but my slippers and my underwear. I come running out there, and buddy, when I hit that hill, them shoes didn't grab at all. It was nothing but a slip and slide. I slid. I kid you not. I had mud all the way up the side of my leg, all the way. If you didn't know any better, you'd swear up and down I crapped my pants and it all went down my leg. That's what it looked like. It just bad. Anyway, I slid at least 5 foot straight into the goat that was standing out there in that. So he's jumping around and trampling around right over top of me. And I was throwing a fit. Bubba couldn't hear a word I was hollering. I guess he sleeps underneath that air conditioner or something. He had something going in his trailer or whatever. He never heard me or anything. Yeah, that was probably the worst one yet. That was bad. I come in drenched in mud and just, yeah, that was really bad. This hill, I've driven the lawnmower off the edge of the hill twice because I don't have brakes on it, so it got going and I never could stop it. So I've just run it down the hill twice. Huh?
Why don't you have brakes on your lawnmower?
I can't hear you.
Why don't you have brakes on your lawnmower?
Oh, heck, I don't know. When I bought it, it didn't have brakes. The brakes were that bad because I was always mowing a flat area. So, you push in the clutch and it pretty much stops. I didn't realize that it just had no brakes at all until I got to this hill. Because when you go, it don't matter how much you push in that clutch, no brakes at all, it's not stopping you. You know what I mean?
I could just see Tommy like pumping on the clutch, looking around like somebody help, somebody help.
Exactly. Yeah, that happened a few times. Yep. The last time I run it down the hill, I ended up bailing off of it.
Oh my god!
it's only when it dies out, because as long as it's running, it's got that hydrostatic transmission.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can slam it into reverse and you can stop yourself. But that thing ain't running right. So every time it doesn't have any kind of pull on the motor chokes out and dies out. So as soon as it dies out, if I'm going down a hill, I'm just SOL. Ain't nothing I can do. Just jump off, I guess. Needless to say, I don't ride the lawnmower very much anymore. I got to figure out where I can order the brake parts for it. It don't even have it. The disc and the clamp thing that clamp. You know how they are on the transmission on a lawnmower, right? You know how the brakes are, the little bitty disc.
Yeah.
About that big around. I mean, but anyway, the whole assembly is not there. Why is this volume not working? Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Because I gotta hold on just a second. Hold up.
What's up, everybody in chat? Barbara, Daisy, Stella. Oh, shoot. Who else we got? We got Juanito, Rural Rules, Susan Lee. I don't know where we went. And he's back. Maybe. Possibly.
Okay. Are you there?
I'm here. Are you there?
Yeah, I had to kick myself out and then bring myself back in to fix it. I couldn't hardly hear you. Volume was messed up or something. It did it when Jose was up there. It just suddenly my volume went out and I couldn't hear what he was saying at the end. Everybody else could hear him, but I couldn't. But then when you were talking, I guess your volume's up a little bit more than his was, but I could hear it. But I had to be right up on the phone because it was like really, really soft, not very loud at all.
Stella's over in Arkansas.
Yeah. Hot Springs. Yeah, matter of fact, I had a buddy of mine just went up there to Hot Springs.
They're dirty. They're dirty and they got a hole in them. And a hole. I don't know why Stella wanted to see my socks.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's got a sock fetish.
Come on, Tommy. Show your socks. Wiggle that ankle sexy like.
Hold on, I gotta get the shoe off. There we go.
Oh, what do we got?
Got sock fetish.
I get my second one on the 17th. Stella, she says she gets her second shot on the 6th. I get mine on the 17th.
Yeah. I get my first one whenever they can hold me down and force me to take it.
Why is that?
I ain't taking that thing. They don't know what. We don't even know what's in it. That stuff's magnetized. Have you put a magnet to your arm?
No.
Have you put a magnet to your arm yet?
No.
It works. It's magnetized. They give you the first shot and put a magnet over and see if you don't feel it.
That's not the shot that's magnetized. That's the tracking device that they put in you, man. That's not the shot.
Yeah, well, maybe.
That's what they call the shot plus.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, I don't know. My ideas on it are a little different, but it's to each their own, you know. Me personally, I don't understand. I think there's something much bigger behind it. If suddenly we need a vaccine because it is for the good of everybody, and it's a pre-vaccine, but yet they don't give away free insulin or free cancer treatments or anything. I mean, come on. What it just I don't know. I don't want nothing to do with them. Not at all. And they talk like they're gonna force it. They're gonna start. They've already got it to where you have to have proof of that for uh, public events and stuff. So
Oh, yeah,
it's a
dude.
matter of time before you.
I'm on disability here in Illinois, and I was told I
Yeah.
had to get the shot no matter what because I'm on disability and it's mandatory.
Right, that's what I said. They're trying to force it on you. Why would the government have to force something like that on you unless they have a different agenda?
I don't know.
They do know. To me, it's just like all the conspiracy theorists say. It seems too much like compliance and things that are needed for the New World Order and things like that. It just sounds like something I'm not interested in.
I listen to a lot of conspiracy theorists, and I don't buy it because if they put this COVID out there for population control and to diminish the population, well, they failed. They absolutely failed.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's in order to introduce a mandatory thing as like the vaccine or a chip, in like the Book of Revelations explains. So I mean, it's food for thought. It's something to think about.
I gotta hear this one. How does the Book of Revelation explain computer chips in you?
Hold on.
I'm kind of curious on that one.
Yeah, gummit. Hold up. I know what did that now.
Stella's right. Stella's absolutely right.
Fair. Hold on, I got myself out of here again. Hold on.
To control. Yeah, right, Riders. No, but you're right, Stella. They've been forcing vaccines on you all your life. I mean, and like, I've got nothing against vaccines. I'm just weary on something that they put through that fast, untested. That's why I waited so long to get the shot. Just because, okay, we'll wait. We'll see how many people die first. People getting the vaccines, if they live for 6 months afterwards, we'll think about it.
She can right? Anyway, what keeps happening with the volume is somebody Selena keeps calling, or she calls, or anything makes the phone ring, and then it just takes the volume away.
Okay.
So I just turned my ringer off to where it should only vibrate.
Stella's bringing up some good points over here, man. About how they've been forcing us to get vaccinated for like school when we're kids, and like some parents are being arrested because they're not vaccinating their kids. And she's right, like child protective services. Like if somebody files a complaint and you refuse to vaccinate your children, they will come and try and take them from you. Like you're a
Yeah.
bad parent or something because you don't want all that shit in your child. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Why would we have to um why would we have to be forced to have a vaccine if the vaccine only helps ourselves? It only helps us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Give it yeah, the whole thing just don't make any sense.
And look how overpopulated we are on this planet. You know, all these medicines and shit prolonging our lives unnaturally. We have literally taken away natural selection and overpopulated the earth.
But see, my problem is, you know as well as most people that follow me, they know that for religious reasons, I do not partake in any kind of man-made pharmaceutical medicine. I've said that probably millions of times. You've even asked me the question, well, what if you're ever given a life-threatening illness? Wouldn't you take it then? You've even asked me that question when I was over there. Look back at your interviews. You'll see what I'm talking about. But with my religious beliefs, what they are, I will not take any pharmaceutical medicine, any man-made thing. Well, they can't give me a natural plant or whatever to give me the vaccine, can they? So I'm going to deny the vaccine. So what? They're going to force me to go against my beliefs, or whatever they may be, even if I believe that it's designed by aliens. It doesn't matter what your belief is. If they're going to they're going to force you to take it, regardless of what you believe. There's got to be something wrong with that.
And psychologically, that's where they're fucking up. If you want somebody to not do something, tell them it's mandatory. You have to do this. You're guaranteed to catch flack.
Well, check this out. Okay. My license was coming up, getting ready to expire.
Yeah.
I go up to the driver's license place here in Tennessee. I want to switch it over. I want to switch my license over to Tennessee before it expires, right? Well, they inform me that they inform me that you have to have all of this documents like your birth certificate and everything in order to do it. And not understanding why, I come back because I can't find my birth certificate anywhere. I come back and I try to order my birth certificate. Well, it's gonna take way past the time that I have before my license expires, which has, by the way, already happened. My license just expired last week. And anyway, or a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. But anyhow, so I come back and I go to checking on it, and I cannot find the site whatsoever again. But when I looked into it, it said that we were going to need, or we were going to have a vaccination card in order to get these passport things that they're calling it a passport instead of a driver's license. They are switching over to passports. Well, come to find out, that has not come up, and they've had a lot of questions about it. And anyhow, hopefully, if my birth certificate comes back in time, which it should be here anytime, but hopefully, if it comes back in time, I can get it before that goes into play, but they're setting their equipment up to do that. So basically, when your license expires, no matter how many, whether it be a year or two or whatever, when your license expires and you go to get it renewed, you're going to have to show proof of the vaccine. There's yet another way that they're going to force us to take a vaccine that we don't want. Some people don't want them, you know?
I heard very little slack here about 8 to 10 years ago. When you went to renew your license, they retook your photos and they started giving you a paper slip and then mailed your license in. That's because those photos they were taken was sent to the FBI database to get your facial recognition match in their system and to make sure you are who you are. So now, in order to get your driver's license, you must be flagged by the FBI and put into their system. As of 8 to 10 years ago, this has been going on this long, guys. I don't hear people screaming about that.
Right.
And then a
And
lot
I
of you know what I'm
understand that. That's fine. They flag us. They can look into us. But how can they force us to get a vaccine if we don't want it?
That's how. That's how they can limit anything you do. You can't leave your
Now,
state, leave your country.
but you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to do anything without these vaccination deals. They're not saying
Yep.
you have to have it, but you're screwed. Right? That's what they're saying. Now, listen, you've read the Bible. You know what it says in Revelations. Does it not describe this to a T?
Well, like I say, I asked you in what you're referencing there.
Mm-hmm. What?
Well, I'm getting lost in the chat here. Stella's talking about those IDs, like you were talking, it being converted to a federal ID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They wanted to create a vaccine to stop religious extremists. What?
They're hunting you, Tommy. They're hunting you.
Yeah. That shouldn't be that hard of a hunt. I'm right here. Ain't that hard to find.
Tommy's like, yo, over here, y'all. Come on. Come on.
You don't realize who I work for. Try me.
It's all about control. It's all about control, man. That's all it is.
Remove the God gene. Removing the God gene. Oh, good luck with that. Say, look it up. Is he joking or is this a real thing? He's got to be joking. I mean, they are not trying to take the God gene out of people, are they?
Oh shit! There's like
get in that brain and figure out what makes you think that
There's actual videos. Fabricated God gene vaccine.
If they have a compromised immune system, the doctors do not enforce that shot. What does it mean by that? Okay. It alters how some brain works.
Okay, this all stems back from a lecture at the Pentagon in 2005 about replacing the God gene in humans through vaccinations.
Oh, he was serious.
Yeah, no. It was an actual conversation at the Pentagon.
Are they crazy? Yeah, I guess they're crazy. Holy crap.
And it was not about doing it to Americans, but about doing it in the Middle East to finally end the unrest within the religious sects.
What? Wow.
Yeah, in 2005, our government was basically trying to get rid of religion in the Middle East.
Wow.
Stupid.
Well, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling, right? To each their own. They're crazy though. They're gonna mess around and figure out that's a bad thing to try to mess with.
That's crazy.
And I don't know why in the world they're trying to study vaccines. Christians have figured out the best way. People that call themselves Christians have figured out the best way already. Claim to be Christian, but show a different something that is not taught. Just, I don't know if you understand what I mean. Just
Hold on.
Eater of chicken.
I'm breaking it down to the original article. Okay, the original video of the Pentagon lecture about replacing the God gene in humans was actually filmed not in 2005, but in 2011. And the brain scan photos that they showed were actually from a study done in 2010 that were photoshopped. So the entire video is fake. That's what you got to do with YouTube. You got to go verify that shit.
The things people come up with. Jeez,
But that's a crazy story, though. But God, okay, there are so many conspiracy theories out there, Tommy. And think, even before the internet, how many conspiracy theories were there about the Bible alone?
Oh yeah, I know.
People make up shit out of thin air everywhere. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Power grids, chemtrails.
Shit, our house has solar panels. Both the rental houses have solar panels. Yeah, the government wants all the control. Isn't it funny how the government is supposed to work for the people, but they want it all?
Yeah.
I have as much faith in the United States government itself as I have in the church. And I hate the church. I hate the church. They're assholes.
The church, as in religion, and as in the congregation of, I agree. I agree. That's why I don't go to church. I can't find a church that I mean, it irks my nerves because you go into a church and the very first thing they do is make sure that you're dressed appropriate. Dressed and dressed up nice, they're trying to clean up the outside before they worry about the inside. Second thing you notice is,
like God ain't seen me butt naked in my birthday suit. What's he care what clothes?
But they do that and then preach out of the exact same Bible that tells you to come as you are.
Yep.
They preach out of the same, but they skip them verses. They skip that stuff because they don't want somebody to come as they are. They want somebody to come as they want them to be. I don't know. That's
whatever happened to the Lord made you perfect and accepts you for who you are. Why doesn't the church? Why doesn't the church accept me?
Right.
Let's do this one.
The church is the most judgmental place I've ever seen. Most churches are. And now, I mean, there are some good churches out there and there are some good people out there. I'm not being, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but there's a lot of churches out there that are just, they're full of judgment and full of self-righteousness. And it's eating the religion, the very controversy over, that religion brings up is.
I had some lady tell me that I'm going to hell because I proclaimed that I lost my faith in the church. I still believe in God, but I have no faith in the church. And I was told I'm going to hell. And I was like, well, aren't you going there with me because you're being judgmental and God says thou shalt not judge? That's his job.
Right.
So aren't you
Exactly.
going to hell with me? Man, didn't hear a word.
You know, and and out of love for the people, if you see them doing wrong, you should bring it to their attention and try to, but leave it at that. There's no point in trying to change a person yourself when it's not it doesn't work that way. You can't judge a person when you have sin in your own life that is going to be judged.
Well, I always figured that if you're going to tell me I'm going to hell for something I'm doing, that means you're not a person of God. Because if you were a person of God, you would know he has the final say, not
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
God will judge. That's not your job.
But the most important or my favorite scripture is the Philippians chapter 2, is where it says, seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And what it is simply saying is it's up, your salvation is up to you. You can't live somebody else's salvation. You can't make decisions on that. All you can do is just tell them that tell them what, teach them, show them, but you can't judge them for that. That is their salvation. They know who they are inside. And if they don't know who they are inside, they need to get to know who they are inside. Not just who everybody sees. They need to see who they are. Once you really truly see who you are and what sins you have in your life and what you do, how can you blame somebody else just because they don't have the same sin you do?
That's true.
We all have sin.
Yep.
How you
Yep.
gonna judge somebody else just because their sin is different from yours? What does it say? There is no greater or lesser sin, right? Sin is
And,
sin. It doesn't matter what it is. There ain't no bigger or smaller or greater or lesser. It's all the same.
what I like is like them people that'll get on me because I was in the military. Oh, you were in the military, you must be going to hell and shit like that. I'm like, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if I spit on the sidewalk and it was wrong or I killed 50 people. God said, ask for forgiveness and you shall be forgiven. So who are you to tell God he's wrong?
Exactly.
Doesn't matter what you do or how you sin.
Yep. I think the key is just try to be a good person. Try to do to others what you want done to yourself, or what you would do for yourself, and live life. There ain't no point in all of the bickering and arguing over, well, this one's sin is different than my sin, so I'm gonna be upset with that person or whatever the case is. It's just stupid.
And why all the questions? Why all the questions, people? God gave us life. He put the sun in the sky to feed the plants that feed us. Do you need to know more?
Right.
What's the big mystery in life? There's a sun. It feeds the plants that feed the animals that I eat. Well, a circle of life. Do you need to know more? There's no. All your questions. You're looking up at the clouds asking questions to somebody that's not going to answer you. He did his job. Leave him the fuck alone. He's napping. Let him rest.
I don't know if I believe he's napping, but to each their own. If that's what you think, but it is a good. I get what you're saying, though.
You know, God's final act for mankind was the best thing he ever did. He gave us free will. That was God's final act for mankind. So why do you expect more?
Right.
He said, free will. Go live your life the way you choose.
He gave us instructions. we should follow.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know, it's it's what you know and feel inside that's gonna matter. I mean, if you think you need to go through all of these different rituals that other men have done in order to be saved, then that's what you need to do. And if you believe that living more free with an abundance of life is the way to go, then that is what you need to do. Go that uh, all the hate and all the the evil is just it's uncalled for. There's no point in it. It does nothing but take life away from others.
That's right. The only people you should hate in life is your dentist. After that, forget it. The only person is your dentist.
The dentist, huh? Yeah, I hate him so much I don't go to him. I don't see him. I don't even remember.
See?
Last time I went to the dentist, I got 6 teeth pulled out of the front of my mouth. That's why I don't have any teeth in the front.
That bastard robbed you.
Yeah. He took 6 teeth out of the front. Or well, 5.5 actually, because there was a half a tooth in there somewhere.
Hate your proctologist? I don't know. Some people may enjoy their proctologist. I'm not going there, Rodders. Each to their own, man. I know some guys enjoy that.
Hate your proctologist.
Hey, don't feel bad, guys.
13 of them removed. Ouch.
I was 22. I was 22 years old with an entire top plate gone. I got in a car wreck. It wiped out all but 2 of my teeth on top. And then
Yeah.
Through the surgery after the car wreck, they just pulled both of those. And I've had a plate, fake teeth top plate since I was 22 years old.
Oh, well.
Don't feel bad, guys. You're getting them pulled. You're getting them pulled. I had my shit knocked out. No Novocaine. Smack.
Yeah. That was painful.
Yeah. Enjoy the Novocaine, Smoke Harris. Enjoy it.
I've only had 1 tooth ever knocked out. And the hit alone knocked me smooth out. Knocked the tooth out and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, I wish I could say that it was some big burly dude in a bar fight or anything, but I can't.
No, that's what you get for telling Selena no when she wants some. Oh,
No. That would have even been a cool story.
yeah,
But just the
right.
simple fact that I tripped, I guess, over my own foot and went off of a set of steps and hit my face on a brick.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ow.
that one just knocked 1 tooth out, and that was not a cool. That just sucked. It was my own stupidity. I did it myself. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, remember out there, guys, pellet guns. I'm not talking BB guns. Pellet guns are not the same as paintball guns. I was in a pellet gun fight with there's 3 of us. We're just like Tommy said, just knocked it 2 straight out. Pellet went right through my lip.
Mm. Mm.
And it's funny how it does that. It just takes the whole tooth, right? You would think it would like shatter it or something, but no, it took the whole thing.
No, mine shattered. I swallowed half of it.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's bad.
that was really, really bad. That happened years ago.
Yeah. That sucks. Chunkiness.
Yeah, that's a crazy turkey.
I think that was I would say that's the stupidest thing I ever did as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, go out in a field and get in pellet gun battles.
For me, it was Bottle Rocket Wars.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, yeah, it is. A buddy of mine, his name is Van. We were down there, had a bottle rocket war, and he got a bottle rocket literally come within they said that it probably blew up just before it hit his eye, blew his whole eye out of its socket. Yeah, that was when we were kids.
Wow.
I was probably about 10, 11 years old. Yes.
And
See,
what
my
happened?
friend's eye, he popped his eye out of his socket. He lost his eye. Yeah, it blew up. That was back when the bottle rockets had a lot of bang.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we thought it was cool. We had a war. Every now and then, one of us would get hit, and it put a little gunpowder burn on you or whatever. But
Yeah.
none of us thought about face shield or anything, And next thing we know, he's down on the ground screaming and hollering, and we run up there, and his eye is out of his socket. That was the scariest thing ever. That freaked me out. I was like, "What?" That may be why I ended up doing being a first responder for years. I don't know, because that was insane. I thought it scared me. Then again, it freaked me out, but at the same time, it was kind of cool. After I was looking, I was like, because I rode in the vehicle on the way to the hospital. It was crazy.
A bottle rocket popped a motherfucker's eye out. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it literally hit hit right there where the tear duct. It's like literally, yep, right next to the nose, right there by the tear duct, right there, and popped it out the side. Yep, popped the whole eyeball out, screwed the eyeball up. I mean, the eyeball was just all mangled.
Did he just lose the eye, or did they pop it back in, or?
No, he lost the eye. He don't have an eye there. No, he's got a cavity. Yep.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yep. His name was Van. It happened down southern Louisiana. I don't remember what his last name was. But me and my cousin and a couple other friends we were all playing over there at his grandma's house.
Nope, I think we lost him.
He lived about three doors down.
I'm picking up like every third word, Tommy.
He happened to be over there at his grandma's house, and that's where we were out there playing with the bottle rockets.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, let's have a war.
Tommy, can you hear me? Oh, Tommy's gone. What time is it? Oh, 10 to 10. I gotta go to the bank. We'll give it a minute, see if he comes back. Oh shit! I gotta get some money. I gotta pick up some PVC piping, make a scrog net for the back plants. All kinds of fun today. I don't know what happened to Tommy. But y'all in the chat, take care. Have a good morning. Hope it all works out for everyone. Cheers, y'all.